Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rahil Ahad and I am teaching the subject education in Boys Higher Secondary School Trahal. Dear students, this presentation is for class 12th and the topic name is population education with special reference to its meaning and aims. Dear students, a population is defined as a group of individuals of the same species living and interbreeding within the given area. This population education is an educational program which provides for a study of population situation of the family, the community, nation, and world with the purpose of developing in the students rational and responsible attitudes and behavior towards the situation. Dear students, there was a thinker namely John Cool. In his definition, he said this population education is just for to educate the next generation about the ill effects and the consequences of population explosion. Dear students, this population education it carries every dimension. It involves every aspect that has the kind of concern with population. Dear students, this population education helps us to know about birth rates, death rates, migration rates. It has different advantages, dear students. It talks about the different diseases that are prevailing in the population. Like it makes us aware about the disease like sexually transmitted disease. It talks about the social problems that are prevailing in the population, like drug addiction is there, population explosion is there, and so many problems as well. My dear students, it makes us aware about the prenatal care. It makes us aware about the child welfare schemes. There are so many policies, schemes that are there for population, and it is uh, for the population management. It talks about the planning, the population planning that we are going to execute. It talks about the concept of nuclear family and joint family. It talks about the concept. It talks about the makes us ever aware about the family programs, my dear students. This population education it talks about every aspect that is there in the population, that is there in the societies, that are there in the communities, that are there in the societies as well. My dear students, this population education is essential. It is so essential that we are able to have the knowledge about the population and its growth, its explosion, its consequences, its influence and inculcation in the society, in the world, because we had to tackle the system that is of biotic and abiotic component. We had to make the balance of environmental system. So keeping this very aspect in concern, we need to have understanding about population education because it makes us aware that there are so many resources there in the world. We have to meet the resources. For that, you need to have the essential education. You need to have the kind of education that makes you to understand that how this population will continue and exist in a proper way, in a proper management system. So we need to have the concern and concept of population education in our lives that makes the life possible, that makes us perpetuate and exist life in a better way and in a better style. Thank you, my dear students.